Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mrs. Mukhtar. I'm a teacher and an author. Today I am really excited to get the chance to read a book I have written for all of you. Joining us will be Positive Pete and Mindful Molly. They remind us to stay positive and to have good thoughts. Today's book is called Aaron's Gratitude Rock.
Positive Pete and Mindful Molly, Aaron's Gratitude Rock by Sukaina Mukhtar. It was early one morning when Aaron woke up and picked up his gratitude rock. Every morning, he held his special rock to remind him to be grateful for what he had. He started his day positively by picturing how he wanted his day to be and everything that he had to look forward to. He thought of the smell of fresh air and the different trees that surrounded him. The warmth of the sun and the cool breeze were only a few of many fond images he created. He pictured himself smiling and greeting people. He knew that by smiling he would often make others smile. Every day was his chance to make a difference. It was the summer holidays and Aaron was preparing for his school entrance exam. He had spent many days during that summer practicing, but he always felt that learning was for life and not just for his exam. His older sister Denisa was preparing for the cricket trials to make it into her dream team, which was going to take place at the end of the summer. She was passionate about playing cricket and wanted to play for England. Sometimes her fear of failure held her back from performing well. Positive Pete would remind her to overcome her fears by believing in herself, to accept and learn from her mistakes, and not to give up on what she was passionate about. As the summer was coming to an end, the days for the entrance exam and the trials were nearing. Aaron could feel himself becoming anxious, so he started to meditate and visualize in order to attain inner peace and positivity, as advised by Mindful Molly. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath in and out to relax himself. He pictured himself looking at his exam with a big smile on his face. Denisa found it difficult to understand the importance of meditation. She also felt anxious, but acted like it did not bother her. It was the day of Aaron's exam. He sat with the paper in front of him and closed his eyes for a moment, visualizing himself receiving the marked exam paper with an excellent grade. He opened his eyes, picked up the pencil and started to write. Mindful Molly whispered,
"Well done for visualizing positive thoughts."
On the same day, Denisa had her trials to make it into the cricket team. Firmly holding the bat, she saw the ball coming at a fast pace and was surprised at the speed of the ball. Her fear took over and she lost her confidence. The ball hit the wicket and she was out. Given a few more chances, she continued to try, but was unable to get the bat on the ball and lost hope. As she left the cricket trials, she could not hold back her tears. Positive Pete whispered to her, "Don't worry, Denisa, you will get another chance. Don't hold back your tears. Everyone has their challenges and will feel sad sometimes. Many successful people have not achieved their goal after their first attempt. Making mistakes or not succeeding is all part of learning." Denisa sat in her bed that night, thinking about her day, but trying to be more positive. Mindful Molly whispered to her,
"Denisa, you tried your best and put in the effort. Do not lose hope. Learn from your weaknesses and strengthen yourself. You can always try again. Overcome your fear and do not doubt yourself."
Be confident with who you are and remember, make yourself happy. It is in your hands. Everyone gets nervous. Everyone makes mistakes. Persevere. Be positive. Positive Pete said,
"Ask for what you want. Believe in it. You may doubt yourself and feel sad, but make yourself feel as if you've already accomplished it. And remember how good that thought makes you feel. Your feelings are very important."
Mindful Molly whispered. Denisa took out her journal to write down her thoughts and feelings. She drew pictures and wrote a poem to express her emotions. After some time, she closed her eyes and fell asleep, dreaming of what her future could be. Aaron lay awake in his bed reading his book. he was grateful for the opportunity to sit the exam and to gain knowledge in the process. No longer worrying about how he performed, he cleared his mind, then meditated before he slept. Mindful Molly whispered to him,
Do not think about the past or worry about the future. Allow yourself to appreciate where you are in the present.
Emotions, a confusing yet profound mechanism that will either make you spiral downwards into a black hole or venture into unknown adventures, which result in incredible human strength. Ahmed sits dismally, in solitude, unable to depict how his future might unfold. His confusion and disruption to his thoughts begin to form an array of negative concoctions. He further downplays his future, manifesting further negative encounters. The uneasy feeling he experiences begins to weigh him down, affecting his outward behavior and physical health. Emotions are not hardwired. What are they? In psychology, emotion is often defined as a complex state of feeling that results in physical and physiological changes that influence thought and behavior. According to Lisa Feldman, emotions are instead created spontaneously by several brain regions in tandem and shaped by factors like an individual's previous experiences. Lisa Feldman Barrett is the author of the book How Emotions Are Made. She is a neuroscientist and explains the classical view of emotion. Emotions that happen to you are actually made by you. You are not at the mercy of your emotions. You have more control over them than you think you do. Let us begin with a few simple steps. Step 1. Acknowledge. Acknowledge which emotion or feeling you are experiencing. What are the physical symptoms? What triggers this feeling or emotion? Step 2. Accept. Accept that emotions are part of what forms a human being. They are beautiful and can alter our mindset and encourage empowering behavior. Step 3. Understand. Understand that although managing our emotions correctly can empower an individual, if not managed correctly, they can also have detrimental physical and mental effects on ourselves and others around us. Step 4. Address. Addressing the emotion is vital. We need to reflect and look within us in order to manage what can result in the alteration of our circumstances. We often live in a bubble of uncertainty. What will happen to my job? Why did she speak to me that way? Did I leave the cooker on? When will I get my rent? Our thoughts and experiences affect our perception and hence emotions. Anger, sadness, confusion, fear. But what if we could control our thoughts and hence our emotions? We experience different feelings and emotions. It is important to acknowledge them and understand what triggers the feeling. Remember, the subconscious is a difficult but not impossible part of our minds to tap into. Our life events begin to structure our thoughts and behavior when we are very young. 3 simple yet profound changes we can make. Step 1. Meditate daily. If you are one of those people who quickly excuses themselves as having tried meditation and discovered it does not work for you, that is the first thought you need to change. Step 2. Observe your thoughts. Don't judge them. Observe them. Step 3. Cultivate the space between the thoughts. Emotional intelligence is pivotal to create a better future. Stigmatization and judgment tend to be the lack of insight into what we need to address within ourselves. There can be no better time than to begin today. Let us look beyond our experiences and beyond our judgment.